Hey guys, thanks for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified next time we're on live. Right now we are printing one of our subscribers' names, Max. He requested us for us to print this. So we just did it up in CAD software quickly and now it's printing vertically. Hey Sam. Yes, it is. This is the Bambu Labs H2D. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any special requests for what you'd like to see printed next, let us know in the chat. Right now we are printing one of our subscribers' names. His name is Max, and he requested for us to print this earlier today. I hope he's able to come on and see it printing live. I did let him know I'd be printing it tomorrow, but I ended up having some stuff come up for tomorrow, so I squeezed it in tonight. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Let's hope Max comes online so we can see his name getting printed. He's one of our subscribers who requested his name to be printed. We are making one of our subscribers' names. His name's Max, and we are printing it vertically. One of our subscribers requested for his name to be printed. Hey, Deadpool. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified next time we're online. Thanks for subscribing, Deadpool. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. One more subscriber and we'll have hit 10 subscribers today. Right now we are printing a name of one of our subscribers. His name's Max. We take requests for upcoming 3D prints to be broadcasted, so if you guys have any special requests, please let me know now. Alright, I was just told that we got another subscriber. Thank you to Charles. Thank you, Charles and Deadpool. Lever Chic, thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, we're currently printing the name Max. Max is the name of one of our subscribers, and he had a special request, asked us to print his name. So we designed it in CAD, and we are printing it vertically. If anyone else has any special requests, please let us know. Also, remember to subscribe, that way you're notified next time we go live. We printed it vertically for the camera. That way you guys can see the name being printed. I find when I print stuff horizontally, like lying down flat on the bed, then it's not as satisfying to watch it be printed. If I was printing for strength and durability, I would definitely print it lying down on the bed. But since this is for streaming content, I'm printing it vertically standing up. Hey Alpha Bravo, thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified next time we're on live. Hey Stingray, thanks for joining. $17.38, is that a request for print? I know $17.38. $17.38. I know all about it. I just watched some YouTube shorts on people trying to bring it back. Well, make sure you subscribe to our channel and keep watching, because I may just take that and run with that idea, and that could be one of our next upcoming prints. We do have to do maintenance on our printers, but it's not that much, to be honest. Every once in a while, you just clean out the printer, and then you wipe off the rails. You add some oil and grease on the areas, like on the rails at the top. You'll add a bit of oil. On the threaded rods, you're gonna add some grease. You're just gonna make sure there's no debris on it, and that's it. Also, every time you remove something from this print bed, you try not to touch it. You let it cool down. You bend that print plate, because it's just a thin piece of spring steel, and the print pops off. Then I spray it down with some 99.9% isopropyl alcohol and wipe it down with microfiber, and I try and only touch one side of the microfiber and fold it and put it back down. That way no hand oils get on the side that I'm wiping the print bed with. Otherwise, the material may not stick to the bed properly, and partway through a print it can pop off and lead to a print or a failed print. But they're definitely not that high maintenance. I've never tried a printer from Temu. This is a Bambu Labs H2D. I bought this from Bambu Labs. All of my printers are Bambu Labs. I recommend going with Bambu Labs because their printers just work. You'll hear that in a lot of reviews, and it's true. Right out of the box, you turn it on, follow the instructions, you load the filament, press a button, and you got your first print. And it comes out nice, like very nice. About 10 years ago, I went to get into the hobby, and technology just wasn't where it was now, or where I wanted it to, where I was hoping it was. So I got out of it very fast. Now your desktop 3D printers are 3D printing with industrial quality. So no longer are 3D printers just for prototyping. Now they're for finished parts. So you're able to 3D print parts and send them straight off to Amazon. Max was one of our customers, or our subscribers, and he requested for his name to be printed, so I told him I'd design it in CAD and print it, and that's what I'm doing now. If you have any special requests for something you want printed, please drop it in the comments, and we will add it to one of our upcoming prints. Don't forget to subscribe, that way you're notified every time we're online. Would I print a Minecraft world? Well, if you're able to send me the 3D model for it, then I would be willing to try my best to print it, as long as it's not too big. If you do find a 3D model, send it to me by email. Let me know once you have found the model you want printed, and I'll send you my email. You send over the file, and I'll start printing and throw it on live. I personally design, but I'm not that artistic in regard to things like reverse engineering an animated character, or even designing an animated character. I personally don't have that type of artistic skills. I'm good with anything mechanical. So if you need something, a prototype, a part, or a product designed, that's something I can do with my eyes closed. But when it comes to designing something like artistic, I'm not the best person for that. But if you can find the model online, then I would be willing to try and print it. This printer is able to print with two colors with the two nozzles, but I do have an AMS, So I can print with say up to 6 colors, but that I don't often do that because using the AMS, it wastes a lot of filament during the purging process when it switches between colors. So if it's only the colors are going to be changing on the different heights, then I can print with up to 6 colors. But if it's going to be on every single layer, is going to need all 6 colors there. That means it's going to need to switch filaments every single layer and purge filament every single layer. And there could be 1,000 layers, so that could mean your print is only 100 grams, but you could have 800 grams of wasted filament in purge. This right here is what we call printer poop or purge. This drops out of the back of the printer, and each time it needs to purge, it'll squirt out some filament and make one of these balls. But if it has to do that for 6 different colors times 1,000, that means it's going to have 6,000 of these little purges. So it makes it not efficient, cost efficient at all. Lion Fire, thanks for joining. Lion Fire, don't forget to subscribe, that way you're notified next time we come on live. Right now we're printing the name Max. That's the name of one of our subscribers, and he put a request in to have his name made. Got 13 minutes left on this print, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, if you actually go to our website, you can see our tactical equipment product line. It is g182.ca. Again, g182.ca. I'll put one of our cards up in front. if you go there, you can see some of our tactical equipment that we 3D print. Most people think 3D printing would not be able to produce tactical equipment that would be impact resistant, wear resistant, and hold up to everyday use, but we have proved everyone wrong. Our equipment actually is lasting longer and showing less wear than most leather equipment because we're using high-end, high-quality TPU that we've dialed in the settings perfectly for, so we come out with flawless products. That is extremely impact resistant and wear resistant. Hello, cheese. Everyone that's watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you're notified next time we're on live. You can see what we're printing next. If you have any special requests, please drop it in the chat and we'll take that into consideration for our next upcoming print. We have 9 minutes left on this print, guys. No, I've never made Thor's hammer. I've actually never really made too much cosplay stuff. When I got into 3D printing, I dove right into functional mechanical prints. But I have made some things like Halloween masks for my kids and things like that. And I'm definitely considering doing more multicolor printing now that I have this H2D that has 2 nozzles. We do sell our products on Etsy and on Amazon. And on Amazon, we're going to be starting our new product line off our other product line. So Gear 182 is our tactical equipment, and Gear for Fun is going to be our stuff for everyday and for kids and things like that. So Thor's hammer could be one of those things that you'll see popping up on Amazon, as long as it doesn't get restricted due to the trademark. Have to find a way to work around that. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. We are new to YouTube, so we still have restrictions on our channels until we hit 1,000 subscribers. So every subscription helps us reach that goal. I could make it heavy. What I would do is I would make the hammer part with an infill percentage at about, say, 5%, and then I would fill it with a dense material, something maybe like sand or plaster, and then I would resume the print and seal that right inside. If you look here, this is infill at 15%. Now you can see through it. It's structurally stable. Now if I had that at 5%, these holes would be much bigger. When it prints this way, right before it fills in the top layer, I would fill it with a heavy material like sand or plaster, or probably something like a plaster, so I can give it a quick a little bit of moisture on top to let it set. Otherwise, once it starts printing, the fan on the print head might blow the sand upwards. So we'd want something to make that top layer down like a crust almost, if we are going to be using sand. But we could also do something like if we did a different infill, just like a checkered pattern infill, then we can fill it with nuts and bolts or anything like that, or even lead weights for fishing. Fill it up and then let it seal it inside. Then you can add a lot of weight to your print. If you were going to be adding a lot of weight to it, I would suggest that print be made of TPU. TPU has excellent layer adhesion. You're not going to have to worry about delamination as much. If you end up dropping it, it's not going to end up splitting. It's very impact resistant. That's what we make our tactical equipment out of. 3 minutes left on the clock for this one, guys. Anyone who hasn't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. If you have any special requests, what you want to see us print next, throw it in the comments. No, it definitely wouldn't be able to hold melted metal. But I have seen a technique where you take your 3D print and you electroplate it, and then you melt the PLA out by using investment PLA that melts out very easy, and then you can fill it. So casting is possible, but electroplating would have to be done first. And then since it's electroplated, that's able to, you're able to cast it with tin after. Alright guys, everyone, thanks for watching, and make sure you're subscribed so you can be notified next time we're on live. Take care, everyone.